Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Today we're going to be talking about, oh yes, the coronavirus and what that damn virus is going to do to my future. And you're not going to like this. There was, this morning, 6,057 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in China, well, and around the world. And 132 dead. You see, yesterday it was, I'm not sure, just over 4,000 confirmed cases. So it's jumping up about a couple thousand a day of confirmed cases. Yesterday was 106 dead. Today is 132 dead. So yeah, it's still about 1 an hour, or yeah, 1 an hour. Ooh, that sort of sucks. Most of you people that watch my channel know the history of the last couple of years with Wei Fong having breast cancer and going through chemotherapy and radiation therapy, and with that therapy comes a compromised immune system. Yeah, so, and we went to see the doctor about a month ago before we went to Malaysia and Thailand, and the doctor was a little bit concerned because her white blood cells haven't bounced back. Her immune system is still, as I say, compromised. It's not up to snuff. And you see this coronavirus, they say the people that are at high risk are older people, people with diabetes, heart problems, Parkinson's disease, and cancer patients. Yes. So because of this virus in China, Wei Fong and I are going back to Canada. Booked on a flight on February the 4th out of Nanning back to Vancouver Island. If it was just me, you know I'd stay here, because like, what? Nothing else can live in my system except for me because of the brandy. But Wei Fong is my #1 priority, and if there's even a slight chance that she's going to get sick and have problems with this coronavirus, I have to bow out on the side of caution on something like this. So until they get this coronavirus under control here in China, we're out of here. Simple and easy. And anybody else that has a problem with their immune system, has diabetes, if you have someplace else to go, chances are it's a pretty good idea. See, my daughter was, and I had to break it to Randy, I'm so sorry, Randy, but the other day, and she took it pretty good, because she was going to come. She'd already bought her ticket. She was getting ready to go get her visa, and she's going to come visit us here in China. And we were going to do the Forbidden City and the Great Wall and down to Beihai, hit Grave Sweeping Day in Bobai, and up to Gweilo and all of these different things. Well, they shut down the Forbidden City. I'm pretty sure that the Great Wall is shut down too, as far as tourism goes. Gweilo has the most cases of the coronavirus in all of Guangxi province, so that wouldn't be a smart thing. See, the timing, it's all timing, and the timing was bad on it, so she took it okay. And Alex, he's a YouTuber from Thailand, had booked a ticket to come and see me on February the 20th, and we were going to do some videos together. And I'm gonna do a promo video for him, because I think he's a Canadian, and he's got the right attitude. He's a younger guy, well, younger than me, but most YouTubers are younger than me. So we're going to do a promo video for Alex. I'm not even sure how to say that last, reporter fee, whatever. We're gonna do a promo video, and on this video I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the description of this video. So we're gonna be promoting him a little bit, and as soon as I come back to China, we're gonna get together and we're gonna do some videos together, and it'll be fun, because we're both Canadians and we're both beer drinking. We're beer pigs. There's just no other way to say that, but we're Canadian beer pigs. Yeah. Anyway, so Randy sort of took it on the chin, but she booked Xiamen Air, and she canceled their flight. And because the government had the mandate that if you're traveling in or out of China and you've booked flights or hotel rooms and paid for them, you get a full refund. Good for you, China. It keeps people away. It keeps people where they are, and helps to contain this coronavirus. It's a good policy, and with Randy, it saved. Well, I would have picked up the bill. It saved $700 and some, which is good. So hopefully we can do this in the fall rather than in the spring, and I'm hoping everything by, I would imagine, September is it's all better and it's good by September, and then we'll be back and we'll be doing exactly what we've been doing this last 4 or 5 months, living in China, having fun, eating out, traveling through Southeast Asia, all of the things that Gweilo 60 likes to do, and Wei Fong, she likes it too. What are we gonna do with Mimi, our cat? Well, because we've got good friends. Remember the video where I showed you the 8-9 million RMB house? Ling is going to take Mimi, and she's just going to adopt her for a short time period, because as soon as we come back, Mimi's coming back home with us. So everything is sort of falling into place. We've got, what are you going to do with the old man? Oh God, you can't put him in an old folks home, because the old folks homes are kicking the old guys and old gals out because of this coronavirus. They don't want to be responsible for them if they get sick. So we can't put him in an old folks home, but we've got a cousin, Alugo. Alugo's been through some rough times. Alugo, that means one who cries easy. When he was a little kid, he used to cry real easy, but now he's 40 some years old and they still call him Alugo because it's just the way it is. He lost his wife here last year. She was taking a shower, and they have hot water on demand, and it's run by gas, propane, and there was a gas leak, and it killed her actually. So the old man's going to go and stay with, well, not with them. He's going to rent an apartment. We're going to rent an apartment for him because he can't be left alone. He's just not all there upstairs. He can't feed himself. Well, he could, but he'd be eating noodles morning, noon, and night, or rice morning, noon, and night. He needs more interaction than that. So we're gonna rent an apartment right where Alugo is, and then he's going to live in that little one-bedroom apartment, and he's going to go have his meals at Alugo's place. So he's taken care of. Mimi's taken care of. Wei Fong will be taken care of, because when we get back to Canada, I'm the guy that does all the cooking. Yes, but I gotta start getting her to do cleaning and laundry. She was sick last year, so I did everything. And we said, well, when we go to China, you got to do everything, and I get just sit around and drink and make videos and all of the good stuff. And she agreed, and she's actually been doing a lot of the stuff in Nanning that. So got to give her kudos for stepping up, and it sort of toughened her up. But there's still that scary coronavirus out there that if she contracted it, it could kill her. So we're not going to go down that road. So I guess what this is my farewell video to China, to let everybody out there that's been watching my videos over the last 4 or 5 months that I really appreciate all of the support I've been getting. I really appreciate all the new subscribers, and stay subscribed, because as soon as the coronavirus is under control in China, Wei Fong and I are back on an airplane, and we're back here, because we would rather live here in China than at our place on Vancouver Island in Canada. Why? There's just more stuff to do. There's more food. It's just more exciting. We get to travel more. But then again, we might just bounce when we hit Vancouver Island. We just might bounce down to Yuma, Arizona, grab our car, and head south, because it's still cold and rainy in Vancouver Island. It's just not a good time to be there in February. Oh, no. So we might be showing some Arizona gold mining and stuff like that if we get that far. You might notice I've got my mask. How's that for a good look for Gweilo? But when you're around where there's no people, you don't need to wear it. It's only when you've got people within a couple meters of you that. So we were at the wet market, you know, the one that I did the video in, and boy, there's nobody there. It's like the people are scared, literally scared, to go out in public into crowded areas. Still restaurants and KTVs, and we've got a Muslim beef soup place in downtown Nanning. I've never ever in 17 years seen this place closed down. So we figure, well, we're gonna go out for breakfast. We'll go down there and have some soup. No, it's closed down. Everything is closed down. We went to go to the bank, and because when we leave China, we always like to put money in our pockets because, hey, you know, traveling with bucks in your pockets just in case you get laid over and you need whatever. No banks are open. No banks in Nanning, China are open today. Yikes. And it's not the weekend, and they don't shut down on weekends either. So you can see that it's not only private businesses, but government businesses and banks and stuff. They're all shut down. There's nothing going on. There's nobody on the streets. Parks like this usually have lots of people. Now there's nobody. It's like the city is frickin' deserted. It's one of those things. So it's eerie. The parks are shut down. Like, they shut the parks down in Nanning City. Anywhere where people may congregate together. Yeah. So yeah, it's just something that I was here during the SARS outbreak in 2003, August of 2003, and there wasn't the fear in the air that there is here now. So I wonder which turd YouTuber out there is going to be the first one to put out a video saying Gweilo 60 runs away from China. You're scared like a little teenage girl. And you know that it's going to happen because there's so many turd YouTubers out there that just take advantage of anything that they can take advantage of. Yeah, I know, a different location, but it's for a reason. This is Guangxi University for Nationalities behind me. Why are we leaving on February the 4th? Well, the Chinese government only extended the holiday by 3 days to February 2nd. So February 3rd, all these universities, all these schools in China are going to be full of students. A breeding ground for coronavirus. Yes. I don't have to believe every decision that the government makes is a good decision. I think that they should have sort of put it off at least a couple of weeks. But if all of these kids come back and they're spreading this coronavirus through the universities, through the grade schools, middle schools, high schools, kindergartens, all of this stuff, just think they bring it back to their mom and dad, to grandpa and grandma, places like that. I think that's the biggest threat in China for the spread of this coronavirus. And as I say, Wei Fong and I talk about this in depth, and we figure that this is probably the biggest mistake that the government's made on this to date. And we want to get the hell out of here before this permeates to a big problem, and I think it will. I think the idea of going back to work, going back to school, getting back to your regular lives, well, this is such a big problem in China, is the worst decision that they've made in this crisis so far. So anyway, I know I'm in a different location, but I still got the same stuff on. I noticed that in the poor areas of Nanning, less people wear masks. Maybe it's the less educated, but I've been driving around this area, and this is down by the river. I drive around a lot. That's what I do. I drive around, I look at things, and I scheme. Wow, or I get ideas for videos just like this. But I noticed that the less education, the poorer areas, Maybe half of the people are wearing masks. You get over by Guangzhou University, where you've got a highly educated group of people, and you might see 1 or 2 people walking down the street without a mask, and everybody else is masked up for sure. So I just noticed that these people are going in there, and the guard has a heat detector, a thermometer, and he points it at their head to see if they've got a fever. And if they do, they're not allowed on university grounds. Get out of here. If I wasn't sitting here and watching it, I wouldn't believe it. Like, seriously, I wouldn't believe it. But so everybody going into the university grounds is checked for a fever. Granted, you don't have to have a fever to have the virus. You don't have to be showing symptoms of the fever or of the coronavirus to pass it on to other people. So it's I think it's a futile attempt at curbing the spread of it, and it's man, how do you stop this? I'm right back to that saying, you can't nail Jello to the wall, and this coronavirus is like Jello. So trying to stop something that's unstoppable is what China and the rest of the world now is up against. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. Bye now. Oh, don't forget to put a couple bucks on the Patreon account for the kids. Thanks for watching. Bye now.